Hello friends, welcome to a new video. In this video, we're going to discuss about TreeSet. Okay, so in this video, I will discuss about how to create a TreeSet and some important points about TreeSet, and also addAll method, contains, removeAll method, contains method, and also retainAll method, and isEmpty and toArray method. Okay, so let's get started. So at first, let's see how we can create a TreeSet. But before that, I just want to tell you guys, trees basically store only the unique elements, same like hash set, but it will have the extra property, that is it will store all the elements in ascending order. Okay, so these are the 2 points that you have to remember about tree set. First point is that tree set can store only unique elements. Second point is that it will sort all the elements in ascending order. Okay, so now let's see how we can create the tree set. So to create the tree set, at first you have to import the tree set class from util package, right? So let's do that now. Import java util dot star. You can like star, or you can just specify the tree set class. Okay, so now star means, if you just write here star, it means that you are importing all the classes of util package. Okay, so now preset. Okay, and then you have to specify the type, like I want to create a preset of integer type. Okay, integer, and then reference equals to new preset, right? So now this is all about how to create a tree set. Okay, so now if you want to add elements in a tree set, in that case you have to use add method. Okay, so add method you have to use dot add, then you have to specify the elements, like you can store only integer type elements, and you have to specify the integer type elements. Okay, like 3, right? And then this add method will always give you boolean value. Okay, if that particular element added successfully in our tree set, then this add method will give us true, otherwise this method will give us false. Okay, like if you want to add this 3 again into your tree set, then you can see this add method will give us false. Okay, okay, let me just write the, okay, let me just print this statement, then you will get it better. Sys out print. Okay, and then again copy paste. Okay, if I just run it, then you can see at first this add method will give us true. In the second term, when you are trying to add the same element again, then this method will give us false, because tree set will store only the unique elements. Okay, I think this add method is totally clear to you. So our next method is addAll method. Basically, addAll method is used to store any collection into another collection. Like if I create another tree set, and if you want to add a particular tree set in this previously created tree set, in that case you have to use addAll method. You cannot use add method. Okay, so let me just create that particular tree set. Okay, suppose I have this tree set, okay, and I want to add this ts1 tree set into this ts tree set. In that case, you have to use addAll method. Okay, you cannot use add method, right? So sys out. Okay, obviously, same like addAll method will always give us boolean value. If the particular collection added successfully in another collection, in that case this addAll method will give us true. If that particular collection cannot add another collection, in that case this addAll method will give us false. Okay, so sys out ts dot addAll ts1. Okay, so now as you can see, all the elements are totally unique right? Here I am adding 5, 9 and 10, and here I am adding 34, 56 and 78. All the elements are unique. If you just want to add all of them, then you can see this addAll method will give us true. Okay, like if I am adding the same elements again, like 5, then 9, then 10, run it, and you can see this method will give us false. Okay, but like here I am changing one element, like instead of 9 I am adding 91. In that case you can see this method will give us true. Okay, it means that if your all the elements are same, in that case this addAll method will not add that particular collection. If any one element is unique, in that case this addAll method will add that particular collection. Okay, so now if you just run it, then you can see okay, just a second. If I just print this particular TS TreeSet, in that case you can see only the unique element is added in our TS TreeSet. Okay, and all the duplicate elements are ignored. Okay, I will discuss about contains method. Okay, so contains method is basically used to check that particular element is present in the particular tree set or not. Okay, like you have this 5, 9, 10, 91 in your tree set, right? But if you are trying to check that particular elements are actually present in your tree set or not, in that case you can use contains method. How? Let's see. Okay, so then ts dot contains method, and then you have to specify the element. Like here I am checking with 6. As you can see, this 6 is not present in our TS TreeSet, right? So if I just run this code, then you can see this method will give us false. Obviously, because obviously this 6 is not present in our TreeSet, right? So in that case, this method will give us false. Like here I am checking with 91. Okay, and obviously 91 is present in our tree set, right? In that case, this method will give us true. So our next method is containsAll. Basically, containsAll method is used to check any particular collection is present in another particular collection or not. In that case, you can use containsAll method. Okay, like here, let's see how we can use containsAll method. Basically, ts dot contains all, then you have to specify the collection like ts1. Okay, I have already added this particular collection into my ts tree set. So obviously this containsAll method will give us true. Okay, but like here I am creating another tree set. Okay, like ts2, ts2, ts2. Okay, and I have only this 5 and 9. Okay, so as you can see, this 5 and 9 is already present in our TS tree set, right? So obviously this containsAll method will give us true for TS2 tree set also. Okay, true. Suppose here I have 51 instead of 5. In that case, this method will give us false because this 51 element is not present in my TS tree set. Okay, I think this containsAll method is also clear to you. It will check for that particular. Basically, containsAll method will check all the elements of this collection is present in that particular collection or not. So yeah, that's all about contains and containsAll. Okay. So our next method is removeAll retainAll method. So remove and removeAll method is used to remove any particular element or any particular collection from another collection. In that case, you can use remove or removeAll method. Suppose I want to remove this 91 from my TS tree set. In that case, you can use remove method. But you want to remove all the elements of TS1 tree set. Okay, means you want to remove this 5, 91, 10. You want to remove all the elements that are present in this TS1 tree set. In that case, you can use removeAll method. If you want to remove any collection from another collection. Okay, so let's see some examples, then you will get it better. Ts dot remove, then you have to specify the element. Suppose I want to remove 91. If I just run it, then you can see Ts. Okay, if you just run it, then you can see 91 is removed successfully. That's why this remove method is giving us true. Okay, so suppose I want to remove 96. Okay, and this 96 is not present in my TS TreeSet, right? So now if I just run it, then you can see this will give us false because 96 is not present in our TreeSet, right? So that's why all the elements remain same. Okay, I think it's clear. So if you want to remove any collection from another collection, in that case you can use removeAll method. Okay, removeAll, and then you have to specify the collection like TS1. Okay, and you have already added this TS1 in your TS TreeSet, right? If you just run it, then you can see this will give us true because this TS1 is already present in my TS TreeSet, and if you just do all method will successfully remove that particular collection. Elements are present in TS1 collection like 5, 91 and 10. These three elements have removed like 5, 91 and 10. These three elements are removed from the TS TreeSet. Okay, and only 3 and 9 is remain. Okay, I think it's clear. So our next method is retainAll method. Basically, retainAll method is works totally opposite of removeAll method. Like here, in the removeAll method, you are specifying the collection reference, right? It means that it will remove all the elements that are present in this TS1 collection. Okay. But if you use retainAll method, in that case, it will keep all the elements of TS1 collection and it will remove all the other elements, right? Okay, so let me just write the code, then you will get it better. So sysout, then ts dot retainAll, then you have to specify the collection reference. Okay, so as you can see in ts2, okay, here I am using ts2. Okay, instead of ts2 let's use ts1. Okay, I am applying retainAll method on ts1 collection. Okay, so what are the elements are present in this ts1 collection? 5, 91 and 10. Okay, so retainAll method, what it will do, it will maintain all these 5, 91 and 10, but it will keep all these three elements. It will remove all the other elements. So what are the all the other elements are? Means this 9 and this 3 will remove from our TS collection. Okay, so just run it, then you can see. Okay, I did not print the collection TS. Okay, so if you just run it, then you can see it will remove this 3 and this 9 from the TS collection. Okay, it will keep only the element that are present in this TS1 collection. Okay, these three elements are present, right? I think this retainAll method is totally clear to you. Basically, it works totally opposite of removeAll method. RetainAll method, whatever collection you will specify, it will maintain that collection elements and it will remove all the other elements. Okay, I think it's clear. Our next method is isEmpty method. Basically, isEmpty method is used to check any particular collection is empty or not. Okay, like here as you can see, our TS collection has these three elements, right? So obviously, if you check like TS dot is empty, in that case you can see this isEmpty method will give us false because that particular collection is not empty. Okay, but if you remove all method, if you use like remove all method, we remove all the elements of TS1 collection, right? Means these three elements will remove, right? So now if you use, then if you run it, then you can see this method will give us true. Okay, and also our TS system totally empty. Okay, so our next method is toArray method. Basically toArray method is used to convert any collection into an object type array. Okay, so let's see how we can use that method. Okay, before that I want to comment these lines because I don't want the empty set, right? So now you have to use toArray method, right? TS dot. Okay, so this toArray method will give us an object type array. Okay, object arr, right? So now if you just iterate this arr, what is the type is object o arr, then sys out o, then you can see it will print all the elements that are present in this arr. That's all for this video. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any doubts, you can definitely ask me in the comment section. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.